Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Stanley Parable. Now, I just booted a game, and I said the time and all the things, and he told me, thank you for putting the time, and I appreciate what you're doing, put in the correct time, both times, I really appreciate it because most of the people put it in 12 a.m. like it's the default, but I really take the time and he is appreciative of that. And now he's gonna tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Thank you very much. We're starting. Begin the game. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Alright. Welcome back. Achievement unlocked. Thank you very much. Good sir.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I really couldn't. Alright, let's boot off this computer. How are you doing, guys? Life-wise and all that. I'm just trying to play the game. Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition. How are you? I'm doing fine. Checking every room to see if I can find a co-worker.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, now. What we're going to do now? Now, we will follow his orders. Exactly. We will do everything he says. And let's see where that leads us, of course. I know it's kinda strange to do what he
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. You just cannot believe it? There's no one there? I'm in disbelief. I will go up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Executive bathroom. I want a bathroom for me. Oh, this is nice. Morning is the morning, morning is the evening, morning for breakfast, morning crisp. Okay. I didn't know why I sing it, but I did. So let's go over to this way. Here is the boss office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Whoa.
What dark secret was being held from him?
Exactly.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Alright.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Where it is?
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Exactly. I can't know.
2845.
1457. 2569. 142.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
How's this happen then? Oh, whoop-de-doo. Why the screen is fiddling like, you know? Hey, elevator. I wonder if my screen is not good or the game's fault. Or my graphics are fault. I don't know. Let's
Descending
continue.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I
It
don't-
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Let's go. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Straight in. Straight in. Big button, big button. We need to touch big button. Big button, big button,
The
big
lights
button.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Nice.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Can I jump? I can probably, don't I? Oh, I can probably. I don't know if I probably can. Hey, button.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their
Nice.
true nature revealed.
True nature.
Each bore the number of an employee
Ooh,
in the
wow.
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
So many
And
screens.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
We. Button, another button, another button. Button, button,
This
button.
mind control facility, it
Button.
was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
It is.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
No.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
No.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Go on.
No. He refused to believe it. He
couldn't
couldn't accept
accept
it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Actually, yes. He is. Oh my god.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the
Yeah.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Exactly.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Mind control status offline. So now it's not working. 1. And it's search now for 2, right? Right. 2, right? We need to search for 2. Why is the screen this bad? That's the problem. I don't know if it's my screen or something else. Ah, here's 2. Hey, 2. Now we need to search for 3. I think it's kind of a game problem that I have. 3, we need 3. We need 3. Hey, button. Big red button. 3. 3! Now we need 4. Isn't 4 upstairs? I think 4 is upstairs. We're going up upstairs. It's locked. It's locked. What are we gonna do if it's locked? I don't know. What is this? Don't know and don't wanna know. What is this? Don't know and don't wanna know. We need 4. Touching all the little things here. We need 4. We're in search 4. What are we gonna do without 4? touching everything here because we need to get up there. Oh, I did some. Definitely did some. How do I get up there? I need to get up, hurry up. How do I get there? Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Touch. Oh, T. I did T. Let me in. For frick's sake. Can I go here? Nah, I can't. Oh, he don't. Oh, he don't. We were here. We already done 3. Just need the 4. All the buttons here, not doing anything, are they? Please help me. The narrator here is not helping at all. You would think there were a big red button to do the trick, but no. It doesn't do anything. I'm completely lost. Completely lost. Now, I don't know how do I get up there? This one is doing good light, but I can do nothing. I'm just gonna go to the facility power and do everything I just want to do. Doodly doo. Doodly doo.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Jesus Christ, this was loud. Hella loud. Too much loud. Loud enough. Possibly it can't be the end, right?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I'm very happy.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
What am I doing?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yep.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
I'm crying.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
Yeah, I am crying. I don't know if you can see, but I can make myself cry whenever I want to.
It will
so,
be his.
Yeah.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
Let's cut
the
him
only
off.
thing
Let's
worth
cut him off.
knowing.
Let's cut him off. Let's cut him off.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
I can't cut him off. I'm stepping.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Oh, I
The
feel
feeling
it.
of liberation.
I feel it.
The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Feel every part of
This
it.
was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Yep.
And Stanley was happy.
Happy. Am I happy? Beat the game. Yay! Okay, now let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm just gonna do
What could
fuck
he
all
do?
this time.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, left. I wanna go to the escape. I don't know what escape means.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Yeah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
I don't remember!
But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
What?
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
by sheer luck.
By sheer luck.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
He used the elevator. Now you're gonna go to the speech of Stanley and yada. But I just wanna go to the escape route. Oh, this was hella fast.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I'm not.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh. So I go back.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
And I'm going back.
Still on board with death?
No, I'm not. I'm here again. And I wanna die. Sorry.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Do I?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep, I wanna die, okay? I wanna just die. Generator, I wanna die. What's this? I wanna go back. Sorry guys, I just wanna go back to see what he was gonna do. Let's go back, The door is shut. If the door is shut, I will be so angry. I will be just the angriest. I wanna go back on track. Let me go back on track. It's so the death trap. It's simply a death trap. But I wanna go back. The door is not shut, right? It's not shut, right? It's not shut, right? It's not shut, right? It's not shut. It's not. What you gonna say with that now? You ain't saying nothing. So I'm gonna go back. This was a waste of my time and a waste of your time, but your time doesn't matter to me at all. So it just was the waste of my time. And you all know the time it was money, so let's just die. Let's just go into the trap and die. Will the narrator let us die? I don't know, but let's see that. If he will let us die, then it was all a waste of time. It is not the escape. It is nothing of it. Now we're gonna just go to the red hole of darkness and get it done with. Doop. I'm not dead. Hey, I'm not.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh
demise,
shit.
it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What can
Stanley
I do?
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
How can I escape?
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
No!
Farewell, Stanley.
No! No!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Yes.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated
No!
as the machine
No.
crushed every bone in his body,
No!
killing him instantly.
Oh! Oh shit. Oh yeah. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you
Yeah.
see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Actually, yes. I see what you're saying. Office layout. Okay, nice. Miniature, like corridor. Okay, cabinets. Office computers. Hey! No! No! Oh, one. Oh. Nice, these buttons. Oh. Credits. Nice, nice. This is like a museum. Nice. The office. Warzone. Narrator emails. Nice, nice. Continuing along. Continuing along. I want to continue with the story. I guess this is a museum and it shows nice things, but here is the exit. Let's go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
Yeah, they were narrator
How
and
they
I.
both wish to be free.
Yeah. What do I do? I did it on.
Can you
right?
see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, absolutely not.
No, perhaps not.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
No.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Oh.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
No.
Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I let time choose for me. I'm not listening to anybody. Got it? Mrs. Narrator? The end is never the end. Aww.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. I hate Mondays. Me too, buddy. Me too. Oh. I thought it was open.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I
and
know.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep. Just to admire it.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Actually, I won't take it. I won't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
How wasn't he? Now we'll continue along with him.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I think you
realize
are.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Whoa.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Whoa.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I will.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Her.
She's been waiting.
Whoa. Whoa, he's been waiting. Hey. I wanna get up. I can't. Darkness. She's her
That's
spice.
her, Stanley.
So.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, I did.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
Yes.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I'm the best.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Exactly. I'm Uri.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Yeah, I will.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
He has it.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
And he
Or he
didn't.
could spend years of hard work forgetting how
Yeah,
to read.
that's the
Which choice
spirit.
would you make?
Second choice.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
What?
decision-making process.
What?
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Hey,
If you
choices,
make
that's
more
a
than
lot.
8, less.
Less.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yeah. You do it.
Ah, welcome back.
I'm back.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Oh.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Let's see. What? What? Back. I wanna go back. I can't. What is the choice?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I wanna die. I wanna jump off and die. But seems like I can't. I can go back. No, it wouldn't let me. Can I parkour at least? No, I can't. So we're going back, huh? Of course we are. What am I doing? What am I doing? How you doing?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Go to the left. I will not.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's do
When
it.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He entered the door on his right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No. Please let it be 3 doors. 3 doors, 3 doors. No, I'm here. Oh, I have to. I don't want to. Okay, I have to. I don't want. I don't want. I have.
Oh, it's ruined. You
Yes!
can't believe after everything we talked about that you... My story. You've destroyed my
I
work.
did.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
I'm happy.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
It's better.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Yes.
To know that my story is now incorrect?
Yes.
How can I go back to that?
You can.
I can't erase that knowledge.
You
I
can.
have to live with it forever.
Hey, where do-
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
You can.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to.
No.
I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
You don't. No.
I have to.
No. No. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It
And
was
I'm
the only
stuck.
thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good
You
reason
don't
for
do.
it.
You don't do it.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am.
Oh, my story.
You story.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground
I've seen it
facility.
already.
You would have
I've seen
destroyed
it already.
and been victorious.
I know.
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
I know.
I tried so hard to make
No.
is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
On
left.
his right. Oh, what happened? The game is broken. It's totally broken now.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Less.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago. And see what the correct thing to do would have been.
But we are not gonna.
Please.
Broken. Okay, let's go, I guess. Again? Really? Really now?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
No, we can't.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
It's not. Going back. And back, the game is fucked. Going back, and it's a fact. Did I tell you that we're going
Almost
back?
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free.
Little do we know, little do we know. Little do you
Now
know.
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Lefty.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
We are. We are late.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Ooh, that's
What
nice.
did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about
There.
seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
Glass.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Oh, you
I
can.
can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
No.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No, I do something. I went up. I went up. Where are you? Whoa, different.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had
Yeah.
to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Oh, am I?
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What the
That
frick?
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll
Okay,
be
this
fine.
is getting too
All
much.
right.
This is too much. This
When
is too
Stanley
much.
came to a set of 2 open doors,
He entered the door
on
on
his
his
left.
left. I'm going right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
much?
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I want to
Just
jump
follow
out
my
of the
lead and
window.
You'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay, we're gonna go to the left one.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What? Something different.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
this time we're
and
gonna
always
choose
putting
the
the
left
story
one,
first. I'm quite
because
sure
I
you'll be
get
up to
it,
the
the
task.
right is
Just
not
follow
the
my lead
right
and you'll be
door.
fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On my left. Oh, you're happy now. Oh, now you're happy. Oh my god.
Yet there was not a single person here
Aww.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Why there isn't a down? I want the downstairs. Something is fucked up here. This is supposed to be a bathroom, executive bathrooms. Something is some stuff are missing. Oh!
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Nice panda.
Until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Voice receiver.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Speak!
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark
I'm
115.
sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah,
You didn't mishear me, did you?
I can't
Please
talk.
speak the code into the
For
receiver.
fuck's
Otherwise
sake.
we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Nitro,
The kind of
115.
respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows
Nitro,
what it means to take a
115.
story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you,
Nitro,
then why did you come
115.
here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over
I
there.
tried
Why
to
did
go
you come
to the-
this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
No.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
Stanley Parable
Are you
Ultra
listening
Deluxe.
to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand?
Oh, this is an
Whatever
ending
choice you make is just fine.
from the
I
Ultra
look forward
Deluxe
to
edition.
helping you
Nice.
here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
He doesn't.
please.
He can't.
Choose. Do something.
Sorry, he can't.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
Oh, it is.
I
It.
need this.
You need it.
The story needs it.
No, he doesn't.
So, you hear me?
I am here. I hear you.
There? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh,
It's okay, I can wait.
don't cry.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide.
This is
what
kind
you'd
of
like
sad.
to do.
Aw.
Take as much time as you need.
I want to move, but I can't. Oh, 47.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of the Stanley Parable. It's been a nice and interesting episode. This last ending was wow. It really was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe and comment on the video so I know you liked it, and what content you want to see more, put it down there. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.